Alright, hey, what's going on? It's Ben here. I'm bringing to you a Zoo Magmar gameplay, and this deck typically runs some card draw and some cheap spells, which are pretty nice in Magmar. Usually you want to get out some Greater Fortitudes and your Flash Reincarnations to get ahead on board, which is pretty nice, especially since you can get ahead on board and refill with your Bloodborne spell. If your opponent isn't really much of an aggro deck, it'll be very helpful for you, and sometimes it's not very helpful if your opponent's running a deck that also runs out of cards quickly, but that is a risk that you have to take. I'm rather fond of playing the Healing Mystic on the centerpiece because the Jaxi, I would believe that, actually I should probably put the Jaxi down first because the Jaxi might be a little bit harder for him to pop and is actually going to be pretty nice as a buff. Oh, not really as a buff, but it's a good target for buff cards because usually your opponent does not want to get rid of the Jaxi if he doesn't have to, which makes him a pretty good target for putting the Greater Fortitude on. And the Mini Jax itself is also a really great target for the Greater Fortitude. If you're dealing out 3 damage for free, it's pretty good. Unfortunately, he has the right idea about keeping this Azurite line out of the action. Oh, Owl Beast Sage. Well, I'm going to get rid of these guys. Too bad I don't get to damage the Lionar General as well. It could have been. I could actually out-tempo him, right? With the Flash Reincarnation with a Greater Fortitude. So I'm going to have to force the Lionar General to back up and take 6 damage. Is that worth it? It might not be worth it, actually. Although I don't want him to get out of control because this guy can really get out of control. So I think I'm just going to go with the huge tempo play, even though it's kind of unattractive. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and in this case, I gotta put down a flashed War Beast. So I'm using 3 cards to get rid of 2, which is not good. But I can force the Lionar General to back up to destroy the War Beast, and I kind of have an okay hand. I'm calling it Earth Sister by itself an okay hand to have. I mean, it's nice to have a 4-drop and then I can use a Bloodborne spell on the following turn, so that's not bad overall. And he doesn't have a board, which is really important. As long as I'm ahead on board, I should be able to do a lot of good stuff with my deck. Lasting Judgment, so this guy's running a little bit of tempo. Probably because he's running all these Owl Sage Beasts. Ethereal Master, interesting. I guess he's running some more combo cards, but alright, let's use Bloodborne Spell. I do want to fill out the mana curve as well as I can. Oh, Daltus. The Earth Sister is a little bit better, I would say. Especially since I don't have any buff cards. The Daltus is nice by itself when I do have some buffs to follow off with. But otherwise, if I don't have any buff cards, then there's no real need. And the buff cards work fine with the Jaxi anyway. I don't really want to replace either of these cards because they're really good at filling out my curve, or it's good at taking out an Ironcliffe Guardian, which may or may not come out because this guy's running some sort of Owl Beast deck, which means it's kind of a 1-turn kill with Divine Bond and other shenanigans like that. Hopefully I can get something like a War Beast. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if he has a way to get rid of that. He doesn't have a way to get rid of the Jaxi, and he's going to take him out? Alright, let's replace the Daltus. I do want to drop another Earth Sister, which would be pretty sweet. I guess I'm just going to go for a hand dump here. I have to play around Holy Immolation, though. Maybe I should just remove this guy. It's kind of an annoyance. The problem is that Holy Immolation is not exactly easy to play around unless I play all my cards in diagonal lines. Which I could do. I don't necessarily want to do that, but I could definitely do that. I guess I might as well play in lines because a Holy Immolation would be pretty insane here. So I don't want the Holy Immolation to really do too much damage to me. Alright, there's a lot of hope in that. Oh man, my general's also in the wrong spot. I don't even know where I went. The Holy Immolation here will be pretty brutal. That depends on whether he has Holy Immolation or not. The hope is he doesn't have it. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's going to be a pretty buff dude. But at least the Mini Jax is sticking around, so that's good. Oh yeah, I have a pretty good follow-up actually. Alright, let's see if he has something for the Jaxi. And if he plays an Ironcliffe, ooh. Oh, that's an interesting card. Alright, let's draw first. He's actually not going to draw any cards, which is pretty sweet. I wonder what big spells is he using with that, dude. I don't know what he burned, actually. I probably should have paid attention, but, you know, I think I'm good. I think I'm still pretty good. This is kind of an indication that he does not have a Holy Immolation, so I think I'm pretty safe in just smacking him a little bit. Although Holy Immolation wasn't really going to do much anyway, I would say. The Earth Sister here is going to take a while to get over there. I'm going to keep these two cards. They're not bad. I can't really think of any better cards. Oh, I probably should have made the attack with my general, but I guess there's no real need to do that. In terms of comeback mechanisms with Lionar, it's not that easy, unless he has like a one-turn kill, which I'll be pretty surprised. What kind of one-turn kill can a Lionar have? Oh, wow, that's insane. Oh, I guess that is a one-turn kill card. Wow! That's insane! 3 Divine Bonds! That's 15. That's 20. 22? Oh, that's 20 damage. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. I like what I just saw. That's really cool. I guess I just dodged it. Oh my, I have an invisible repulsor beast down here. Whoa, it's a ghost! Alright, that's kind of weird. This happens every once in a while, but now I have a ghost repulsor beast. Oh well. I'll just get rid of a ghost repulsor beast since I'm afraid of ghosts. And hopefully I did not get a Sunsteel Defender. But I can play a 2-drop, which is not bad. And I do have a follow-up with some nice cards. Oh, I even have a follow-up with a 3 and 2 drop. Although the 3 drop is kind of a fast card, so I might not grab 2 Mana Springs next turn because it's kind of pointless to develop this guy without getting some sort of immediate effect on board. So I might just put a 3 and 1 drop, or even a 3 and a Greater Fortitude, which would be pretty sweet. I mean, there isn't really much 3 drops in the sense of Vath. 2 2 drops is pretty much the expected outcome, so I can actually remove most of the dudes. Oh no. Well, I can actually get rid of that, which is pretty sweet. Although it's not exactly very convenient. Because I'm going to put the Primus Fist at 1 health, which is not good. But I think what I'm going to go with is... I could use a flash on the Jaxi to put out something. That'd be pretty interesting. But I think I don't have room to play Jaxi, actually. Which is kind of a shame, because I do want to play a Jaxi on turn 1. Though I guess I could go with a Greater Fortitude instead. So I might want to get rid of Primordial Gazer. Let's get rid of a Flash Incarnation. It's not really that useful by itself. Alright, that's something. I do want to keep a body on the board, so I think I'm going to go with the Primordial Gazer. Kind of feels bad to play like this, but I think it's alright. He's going to take 4 damage, I'm going to be ahead on the board, which is fine, and I have some cards to help me out with that. I'm going to go up here so I can grab the Mana Spring if I can find the opportunity to do so. Hopefully he doesn't have anything like a Blood Tear Alchemist. But otherwise, I guess it's okay overall, really. I have a lot of small cards, which is pretty sweet. And the Greater Fortitude would be really important in getting me some tempo on the board. A Taygete would be pretty intense. Oh my, you have nothing to play? That's not good for him. Good for me, not good for him. I guess I could draw a card, although... Yeah, I guess I'll draw a card and I'll grab both Mana Springs. Might as well. Alright, let's drop some stuff here. I don't really want the Jaxis anymore, because I already have my opening 2 drops. I want to develop some bigger guys. Unfortunately, I'm not really grabbing the opportunity to do so, but it's whatever. So-so. Just pile on a little bit of damage. Hopefully he doesn't have a War Beast action come along. If he does, then I kind of want to play around it a little bit, although it's not really a clear way to play around it, so I guess I'm just going to have to cry if he does have some sort of War Beast action, otherwise... I'm just going to go with this play. Here I used 1 Flash Reincarnation, so it's kind of doubtful that he has anything going on with a War Beast. At least that's the hope. Alright, this is pretty sweet. I'll get rid of the Flash Reincarnation because it's not really doing much for me. Might remove the Sunsteel Defender, I might not. Get rid of a Flash here, see what's going down. Probably just develop an Earth Sister and just smack them. Unfortunately, these guys all trade pretty directly with Vath. Kind of something I have to deal with this. low. I'm pretty close to taking him out though. Maybe I should just get rid of Sunsteel Defender. But I do want to develop the Earth Sister Taygete. Yeah. I'll just keep him in this corner. I don't think he can kill me next turn, so I'm just going to make this attack and hope that nothing really bad happens. I guess I'll just hit the Blood-Tear Alchemist into the opposing general. Might as well. I'll just do those two. The other guys can hopefully stay around to keep him from doing anything huge. War Beast, that's not good. But I have lethal damage now, so nothing to worry about. It's kind of interesting that the Taygete actually does extra damage to Vath because of his attack. Unless he has a flash into a Blood-Tear Alchemist, he's not going to do much. And that actually trades with a Sunsteel Defender, so... Alright, so 6 damage from this dude and 2 from me. What's up? Alright, well I've been seeing a little bit of a lacking on the Flash Reincarnations. If I could get one right now, that would be pretty sweet, and I did get one, so can't complain about that. Unfortunately, he can limit the damage the Earth Sister Taygete can do. I'm tempted to not remove the War Beast, although it's probably better to just remove it, because I can maybe grab some good stuff. The Blood-Tear Alchemist would be pretty painful here. Oh no, he has to get up close. Wow. Wow, he is really committed to taking the damage. I guess the Blood-Tear Alchemist is going down. I guess he still took 4, so he took 5 actually, right? Pretty good. If I do say so myself. Get rid of the War Beast here. Unfortunately, that's not really going to do much for me right now. Maybe in the future. Let's just pile on a little bit more damage. Even though this is going to just die to the Blood-Tear Alchemist, I'm fine with that. Just going to take out the damage on him. I seem very aggro-like now. I mean, that's what the buffs are for. And I can draw a card next turn, so I should be able to... Ooh, War Beast. That could be really, really, really good. Hopefully he drops the Ironcliff Guardian. Oh, another Blood-Tear Alchemist? Well, that's not very fair. Now, it looks like it's not really an opportunity for War Beast either. He's going to grab the Mana Spring. Or he's not going to grab it, but I cannot grab it, so... Tough luck. Ugh. I have to attack the Silver Guard Knight as well. All of a sudden, things do not look good for me. But I have a War Beast to come back in the game, though, which is pretty sweet. Otherwise, I just need to drop something proactive, I guess. I could do that. It's just not particularly proactive. Wow, things just turned for the worst. I guess I'm just going to drop the Primus Fist behind me and just smack this guy. May as well. So at least he's going to take 2 damage if he wants to get rid of the Primus Fist. Otherwise, I'm in a lot of trouble. The 2 Blood-Tear Alchemists actually did quite a bit, removing removing the Earth Sister and the Healing Mystic. Having both of the Blood-Tear Alchemists in your opening hand is kind of rare, but yeah, I guess maybe he runs 3. That's quite unlikely though. Wow. I don't know why he used it on that though. I guess that's fine. Well, he's probably not going to have Blood-Tear Alchemist number 3, so I think dropping the War Beast and to remove the Silver Guard Knight is totally fine. Ah, Saber Spine Tiger. Alright, well, hopefully he doesn't have the damage to take me out. Yeah, I guess I should get rid of the Blood-Tear Alchemist. I don't really want to, but I want to put the 4 damage on him, and attacking him directly with my general is not going to help me out much. So I'm just going to do that. If he takes the damage himself, that's great. And if he uses removal on that, great. Because then he's not doing anything proactive himself, which is pretty great. So I think I'm in a great situation. I just need 1 more damage Just one more damage. And hopefully he has no healing. And no provokes. That's hoping for a lot. Hopefully no Grandmaster Zergs. Huh. Aha! He actually played that on the wrong spot. If he played it... I guess it doesn't matter where he played it. Well, that's one Jaxie, and that's a Saber Spine Tiger, my man! See ya! Alright, well that was Zoo Magmar, and it's a little bit similar to the Zoo Magmars I was running in the past, but it's still pretty okay, I guess, because it's good when your opponent's missing out on the early game, but it's pretty bad when you're playing against Spell Song High because you're giving him the card draw that he needs, which is kind of unfortunate. Because, I don't know, the Bloodborne spell is strong, but I guess the combos aren't good enough. Maybe I'll run a Mech Starhorn deck next time, which, I mean, the Mech Swords are good. If you want to watch some more Duelyst action, be sure to use a Flash Reincarnation here on the left. And that should give you the mana to play the War Beast down here on the right. And make sure to take out the Silver Guard Knight, and after you do that, I'll see ya! Alright, I got it off. Alright, I'll see you.